Happy Halloween, y'all! This is Robin with Can't Wait Smells Great. I used to wear this when I'd go out trick-or-treating with my kids. It's got the little hood, but it's got a spider web, glittery spider web in the fabric. And then, it's my shirt about Dracula. This is one of the first theater productions my daughter was a part of when she was going to school in college to get her master's in theater and minor in music. So I thought it was appropriate to wear my Dracula shirt today. Thank you, Erin, for my shirt. You probably noticed my friend here just gone to just bones. Not skin and bones, he's just bones. His leg even fell off. Let's see if I can get it. See? So anyway, he's my friend today. I have a good recipe for y'all today. Let me show y'all what I fixed. These are keto spider deviled eggs. Ooh. So happy Halloween again. My friend Kimberly and I were talking a little while ago, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to fix that was kind of Halloween-y. Halloween-y? I don't think that's a word. Kind of like Halloween. So I had already fixed my boiled eggs because y'all know for breakfast every day I'm having 2 boiled eggs and 3 slices of bacon, and usually with a half an avocado. So I already had my boiled eggs fixed for the week. So I'm going to use these. I cooked them in my little egglets or eggies. I've seen them at Walmart now. My mom, I think she got them over off of TV for me and gave them to me. And they sit in their little rack. I get the water warm, set them in there, then bring it to a boil. Then cut the water back down, make sure I cover the top of the pot with a lid, and let them sit for about 12 minutes. And then I take them out, let them cool off, and they pop right out. The only thing to do a deviled egg, they're shaped. You can't just cut them in half because the yolk is right there. So I'm trying to figure out how to cut them. Yeah, this one, it broke. So I'm going to put that in my mixture. If you ever have them break, you know, go ahead and use the white. It'll bulk up your mixture and give you more for the topping. I just make sure that when I mash it, I mash the white really good too. So let's see how this one comes out. Alright, so that one came out clean. This is actually the top of it. Ooh, okay. So they didn't break cutting them that way. So, that's what I'm going to do. See, I'm just cutting it in half. And then you got your top and your bottom. I can't count. That's 5 eggs. So that's all I'm going to cut. And that's 5 eggs. And I cut them across the middle. Now I'm going to have to prep me some more eggs for my breakfast. But that's okay. They're easy to make. Okay, so I've gotten my ingredients out. I got out some more sun-dried tomatoes. I got 1 stevia packet. I may just use a dab of it. I've got my mayonnaise. I've got, this is dill mustard. You can use regular mustard, but I thought this would be good for a different flavor because, you know, I'm used to sweet deviled eggs, so I thought that might give it a flavor. And then the Kalamata olives, and this is what you're going to cut up to put on top to make your little tarantula. Alright, I've got salt and pepper, and then I've got paprika, of course. Alright, so I've already got my eggs out in my bowl. So I'm just going to start mashing them. And I did have the one white in here because it broke. So I'm going to mash it up really, really good. I've got my eggs mashed as best I can get them. I've got me out a couple of olives here. And what you want to do is slice them. So your 1/2 is going to go on top. And then we're going to cut the other half in half. And then you're going to cut his legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's one side. And then you're going to cut 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's one spider. I did a half a tablespoon of sun-dried tomatoes, and I cut it up as small as I could cut it, and I've got that added to my mixture. Alright, mayonnaise. I'm just going to add, I'll add a tablespoon, maybe a little bit more. Say a heaping tablespoon of mayonnaise. And then I'm going to try just a teaspoon of mustard. I love this mustard. I love dill. And you can smell the dill. It smells so good. Don't you hate it when you measure something out and it leaves it in the thing? Alright, so salt and pepper, of course, and that's to taste. And then we're going to mix it up, see if I've got my ratios right. Let's see what we taste like. Alright, yeah. Alright, so that's a good consistency. You know, that way it'll stay in the egg and not be runny. So I did good. I did a heaping tablespoon of mayonnaise, a teaspoon of the mustard, half a tablespoon of the sun-dried tomatoes, and then salt and peppered it. Alright. And then I always taste my mixture. Just a little taste to make sure it tastes right. That's really, really good. The that dill comes through a whole lot. I think I'm going to add a little bit of stevia because I like it sweet, and that the sun-dried tomato really didn't make it sweet at all. This is 1/8 of a teaspoon. And that's half of that. And another clean, this is a clean knife. Alright, so this bite I got sun-dried tomato and everything too. Alright. So that's probably a full 1/8 of a teaspoon of stevia added to it. And I'm going to go with that. That's all it needed. So then what you do, you take your egg, and, you know, a lot of people take the meat mixture and they pipe it and all this stuff, but I don't do anything fancy. I'm a country girl. You know, you just take it and put it on there. And then I'll go around and do all of them. And if I have extra, I go back and put more on some of them. Like I said, this isn't my regular deviled egg mixture recipe, but it's keto. The sun-dried tomatoes has 5 grams of carbohydrates per tablespoon. And I put 1/2 tablespoon, so that takes it down to 2.5. And then you're spreading it out over all of these. So I'll put the macros. The dill mustard, it says less than 1 gram carb. Of course, your mayonnaise has 0. Your olives 0. So that's it. So the only thing it really has the little bit of carbohydrate in it is the sun-dried tomato. All right, we got just a little bit left. All right, they all look good. So I'm gonna eat this. It's not but a little dab. That's probably about, that's one little, the egg that broke. So that's about 1 egg's worth of yellow. All right, let's see what we're gonna do. Now, this is what they look like now. So let's put a spider on and see. I just put his eye in the middle. One, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of tight, but I got it on there. Okie dokie. So I only did half of them because some of the guests might not like the olives. So then I'm going to just lightly salt and pepper. I'm doing it light and it ain't coming out yet. There it comes. I wasn't really light-handed. And then I'm going to pepper it. And then I'm going to put paprika. So I'll go back and clean off my tray here so it looks cleaner. Okay, you see, I did 5 and 5 because some people might not like them. And so I think they look like little spiders. That one looks better. Anyway, it gets the point across. Okay, it's time to taste it. My keto spider devilish eggs. Ooh. Okay. That's really, really good. I ended up only putting 1/8 of a teaspoon of the Splenda in it, because I only did 5 eggs. So the olive and the sun-dried tomato kind of balance each other out. And then you get that hint of dill in there from the dill mustard. These are really good. I will continue to make my deviled eggs this way. The keto way. I'll see y'all later. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Don't get too spooked tonight. And make sure you're having keto treats. And watch the trickery. Love y'all. And see y'all soon.